Thank you for being here. I am Kim and this is Kim's Creations. And today I am doing an intro to a collaboration that I was invited to do by Marie-Louise of Marie-Louise Art. I will put her channel up here on the screen and I will link it down below. And together we got this idea that we should collaborate and do something playful, but also something that maybe we haven't done before. So the title to this collaboration is Playful Experimentation Between Friends. Now, I have no idea what she's doing. She has no idea what I'm doing, so it's going to be a great surprise for all of us. But I am going to give you a sneak peek here, and you'll probably figure out what I'm going to do pretty quickly. So again, I've never done this before, and guess we'll all see how I get on. So again, thanks for being here. We'll get you down to the table.
Okay, I'm psyching myself up. And the first thing that I am going to do for this is wet my canvas. So I'm sure many of you have guessed that the technique that I have not tried, but have seen quite a few people do, is the botanical kind of brush technique that Rinske Douna came up with and does so many of these lovely paintings. So yes, it's been on my to-do list for a long time, and this past weekend was the time for me to do it in time for our playful collaboration with Marie-Louise. So I'm super excited about it, slightly nervous, and yeah. So we're gonna kind of move through this pretty quickly, but I'm here just pointing out I've got my spray bottle with water. I pulled out a ton of paints from my drawers. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. That was that painting that picture that I flashed up initially to give kind of the hint as to what I was going to do. But I don't actually end up using all of them. I will link in the description below the paints that I actually do use. So my initial thought here was I'm going to create like a soft, light background for the rest of my botanical to go on top of. In the end, you don't really end up seeing it, but you know, what the heck. So here I'm putting down, it was Amsterdam's iridescent yellow, something like that. It'll be right in the description below. I also used Amsterdam titanium white. And then I've got a couple of yellows that I'm using. I think this was Golden's benzimidazolone yellow, and it is really, really, really yellow. So I just put a little bit down of that. And then I'm using also Arteza's Dreamy lemon yellow. So those are the colors, and I'm going to spread them all over the screen, or all over the screen. I'm going to spread it all over the canvas. So you'll see off to the side, I pulled out a cutting board and I just completely wrapped it with press and seal, and I'm putting down the paints there. I've got my two greens, and again, have no idea what I'm doing. I just put a little blob down. I'm just showing that's the PBO in the iridescent green yellow, and then the Arteza in the light sap green. I'm wetting my 3-inch brush. I had 3, 2, and 1-inch brushes that I ordered off of Amazon, and they came in a pack of 3. And here we go. I'm getting ready. And I kind of figure it out as I go. I think when you're doing it, it's better to kind of start slowly and carefully. But really, at the end of the day, what I learned was that you can go over things several times and correct anything that's going on. So here I'm learning that, yeah, the paint gets distributed pretty darn quickly, and I end up going through a lot more paint than I thought I would, which is fine because I have a crap ton of paints. But yeah, it did need more than what I thought it would need. One of the other things that I learned was that your canvas does need to be not saturated, but it does need to be wet, really quite damp. And it allows that paint to just move across the canvas more easily and to flow more easily. You'll see later on when I'm getting towards the end of what I'm doing that the paint, that when the canvas was too dry, it was actually removing some of the paint that I had underneath. But and you will kind of see it a little bit on the end result. But really, at the end of the day, I am absolutely thrilled with this piece. And I just got so into it that it's almost like you can't stop because you're just going for it. You're just adding it and you're just seeing the colors blend and you're seeing what you like and what you don't like. And you're practicing how to move the brush and what the different effects are between the wide 3-inch brush and the 1-inch brush. So I was just, yeah, I was in the zone with this one and spent nearly 2 hours just painting this. Now, I'm obviously not going to make you sit for 2 hours while I do all this, but I hope that you do give it a try. I think Rinske does have a course on how to do these botanicals. I didn't take it. I just decided to wing it. And for winging it, I don't think I did too bad a job. So right now, this is in real time, and I will speed it up in just a bit so that we're not here for the 2 hours it took me to do this painting. Throughout the process, you will see me addressing the sides of the canvas and making sure that the painting on the top flows down over the edges. I personally like that. I like to have the option of either leaving it like that to be hung, just plain as it is, or you can put it in like a shadow box where you wouldn't necessarily see the edges of the canvas. But this way, at least you have that option. I'm slowing this slower than what I did it, just to show that here I am picking up the canvas to see the shimmer from that green, from the PBO green. There is an iridescent shine to it that it is not coming through, because on the camera screen, or on the screen that you're looking at right now, the colors are so close, you can't see the difference between the two. Oh, I forgot about this. So I had, I used this Indanthrene blue from Holbein, and I had seen this technique be done like probably a year or so ago, and I thought I would try it out. And did I check out the video before I did this? No, I didn't. But what's supposed to happen is that your finger, by moving that paint up and down, creates these like little ridges, so it kind of ends up looking like stalks of bamboo. However, it basically didn't work, and I gave up on it in the end, as you will see. But the colors play really, really well with my whole piece. And, let's face it, this was all about playful experimentation. So my experiment didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, but what the heck, I'm brushing it out here, and it's just adding to the painting. So this goes back to what I was saying, that, with this technique, really no harm, no foul. Just keep going. In here I go back to my 3-inch palette brush or paintbrush, and I end up blending out all the colors, everything that I had done, and I get a little frustrated with myself at this point because I'm like, everything was looking kind of cool and now I'm just wrecking it all. But at the same time, I was like, I'm trying to just get those colors out to the corners where the paint really hadn't spread. So this is where I was saying, you know, that whole background that I did initially, that light background, was all for nothing. I shouldn't have done it. But again, I'm just playing around. And now I'm like, okay, time to get serious again. The one thing that I did enjoy about this is that blended out that dark blue section and the light blue in with the green, and it gives me a very interesting background for what's about to happen. So in the end, this was, as I was saying, I was just playing around. It was fun, and now I'm like, all right, now that I kind of know what I'm doing, think I know what I'm doing, we're getting to it. This is also the stage where I'm starting to see the colors and how they blend or get lighter and darker depending on how much paint is on my brush and based on the paint that's beneath. And I'm just really enjoying and loving the whole process here. Now here is where I start adding white, the titanium white, and really giving this piece some highlights. Can you see how easily that white blends in, and yet it's giving it such dimension? Things are really popping out now. So we've got the highlights, the lowlights, and the in-between. And this is where I think my seaweed forest, my kelp forest, really comes together.
forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly in your red Corvette. Your hair, your look, your everything. When I see it all, I knew that you were mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. With my love, you won't ever be alone, my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. Completely a fool. Been waiting for you, my love. Head over heels, I'm blinded by what I feel. My love is forever yours. You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my whole, you have my control. Love me tender, love me sweet. With you I know that I'm complete. I'm in love with the summer's day. For you I'd give my life away. Never leave me, never let me go. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. My love is forever yours. Forever yours. My love is forever yours.
Well, this painting is nearly done. So thanks so much for watching this. Stay tuned for wet results followed by dry results.